Yo, what's going on guys, it is Cynnnical, and today for you guys I've got a Kingdom Hearts discussion video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Vanitas'S Return in Kingdom Hearts 3. Is it possible? Could it happen? Should it happen? So yeah, hopefully you guys like today's video. Comment down below what you think. Do you want Vanitas to return in Kingdom Hearts 3? If so, state your reasons why. Please thumbs up this video as it helps me out a lot. And let's get on with it. So many people are wanting Vanitas to return in Kingdom Hearts 3, and me personally, my sort of feelings towards this is yes, I do as well, because he is an awesome villain, very enjoyable to sort of, listen to his dialogue, etc. But one of the biggest reasons why I want Vanitas to return in Kingdom Hearts 3 is I would love a fight between Sora and Vanitas. Just to see Sora's expression on his face when he first encounters Vanitas would be absolutely priceless, and it'd definitely be one of the greatest moments in Kingdom Hearts, having, the main protagonist of the series come across a villain who looks pretty much just identical to Sora would just be absolutely amazing. But put aside those reasons, how exactly would Vanitas return in Kingdom Hearts 3? Now, we already know at the end of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, basically Ventus ended up sacrificing a piece of his heart in order to actually destroy Vanitas. This ultimately led Ventus' heart to become so damaged that, well, a piece of Ventus' heart actually had to go with inside of Sora to heal over time. So what does this mean? Well, obviously we know that Ventus is currently in the Room of Awakening, and he is currently in a coma there, healing with inside of Sora's heart. But we do know that in Kingdom Hearts 3, there is going to be a point in time where we actually have to go ahead and find Ventus, as he is one of the Guardians of Light, which is currently what we're doing right now and what we see at the end of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Also, Sora will have to end up waking Ventus up, as his heart is residing with inside of Sora's to heal. But put all that aside, how is this actually going to work as far as Vanitas returning? Well, first of all, we do know that Vanitas is simply a physical manifestation of Ventus's darkness. He has taken on the physical form and look of Sora, and in case you guys are confused about that, why exactly does Vanitas look like Sora, there should be an annotation on the screen right now. I did a separate video a long time ago that it goes over and explains the reasons why he looks like Sora. But Vanitas is a physical version of Ventus's darkness. So, is it possible for, a being to live without a balance of light and darkness? Now, first of all, we know that currently the only beings that do not have obviously a balance of light and darkness within inside of their hearts is the Princesses of Hearts, which for Kairi, they have pure hearts of light. Now, obviously we're putting aside heartlesses, unversed, and all of those things, but for normal human beings, or just normal, I suppose you could say, characters within inside of Kingdom Hearts, most of their hearts consist of a balance between light and darkness. Now, is it actually possible for Ventus to actually wake up without having that balance of light and darkness, as Ventus's darkness, which is Vanitas, actually perished at the end of Birth by Sleep? So could that mean that when we actually wake up Ventus as Sora in Kingdom Hearts, in Kingdom Hearts 3, could that create the rebirth of Ventus's darkness, which obviously means that Vanitas would become reborn? Perhaps this is something within inside of Master Xehanort's plan, and not only that, but could this dark manifestation of Vanitas be growing deep within inside of Sora's heart as well? Because after all, when we see young Master Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance as Sora, we also see right next to the young Master Xehanort a very sort of brief vision of Vanitas, so who really knows? However, I do believe that with the rebirth and the sort of awakening of Ventus in Kingdom Hearts 3, it could actually very well bring back, Vanitas to life. Now, also another sort of, I suppose you could say, theory behind bringing back Vanitas and making him one of the Seekers of Darkness, which I can almost see happening, because, obviously if Vanitas does come back, he'll probably become a Seeker of Darkness. But another way of bringing him back could be the use of the whole time travel thing. The only thing that, sort of makes me believe that, the time travel thing probably wouldn't work is that you cannot change past events, which would mean that, you can't go back in time and drag, I suppose you could say, Vanitas out before he like died and bring him into the future and stuff like that. Because if that happened, and you know, obviously young Master Xehanort went back in time to bring Vanitas into the present before he got destroyed, then that would change the course of so many important future events in Kingdom Hearts, meaning that obviously if Vanitas was never destroyed, Vanitas would still be awake right now, but then that would mean that obviously he, you know, wouldn't have a fragmented heart, so his heart wouldn't find Sora, and then Sora would never become a Keyblade wielder and stuff like that. It would change so many important things, and that's why this rule is heavily implemented. The rule being you cannot change past events that were destined to happen. So I don't know how the time sort of travel thing would work. That is a possibility, but it's probably not very likely. So I'm sort of thinking, you know, the whole awakening of Vanitas might reawaken Vanitas's darkness, and this darkness could be growing and becoming a manifestation within inside of Sora's heart for this whole entire journey that we've been, you know, obviously traveling through. Hell, I mean, maybe even Antiform has a slight possible connection to this possible manifestation of darkness that could have been growing within inside of Sora all of these years. We really don't know. Otherwise, guys, that's just a few of my ideas thrown in there. I do really want Vanitas to return in Kingdom Hearts 3. He is an awesome villain, and like I mentioned at the start of the video, I would love to see a fight between him and Sora. That would be badass. Otherwise, guys, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.